Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? Listen, it's your financial coach, Papa Bianco. This is the Win in 10 series, right? Where we take 10 minutes or less to discuss whatever's going on throughout the week, and just break it down in layman's terms, right? So very quickly, share with someone right now. Get your pen and notepad out, of course, and we're gonna break it, the subject down. Without further ado, you know what I'm about to say. Come on, y'all. Apple, right? Apple announced this week the Pay Now, Pay Later plan. And the thing about it is you could split your payments up into 4, right? But the catch that I've never seen, or maybe you guys could tell me, but I've never seen this. They say that's going to be with 0 interest and no fees. So like that's crazy. I think that's a game changer. And on an investment notion, my investment wheels are turning, because I'm saying to myself, this is going to definitely reverberate throughout the stock of Apple and maybe give it new life, right? Because Apple stock has been kind of on a downtrend for a while with no new real innovation out there. But something like this is gonna really make people use Apple Pay a little more, right? Go through the Apple Pay whenever you swiping online. If they accept Apple Pay, most stores throughout online system accept Apple Pay now, and even in the stores. So let's go through the differences and nuances of what Apple was doing versus what's already out there, right? So it's 5 major players when it comes to the buy now, pay later plan. So it's 5 major players. Let's go through them. So you have Afterpay, which you guys might have heard of, right? But that's one of the major ones. Then you have Affirm. Affirm is a big one. Everybody pretty much knows Affirm, right? But obviously Affirm has interest rates, and the stock took a big hit, right? Because when big dog Apple is coming into a situation, there's no way that you cannot take a hit. So Affirm took a hit for sure, but because Apple's doing something they're not, right? Apple's allowing you to I think, you know what, even Amazon does it sometimes on their app, where you can buy something split up into 4 payments without actually having interest on it. This creates a loyalty to a brand. Guys, if you're looking to invest, you always want to look up for that moat, right? They always talking about a moat. A moat is something where it's something where a brand has over other brands in their particular field, right? So it's something that's going to make customers or people return on a regular basis, right? Weekly, monthly, daily, whatever. And when you're talking about people being stuck with you to make payments and kind of getting into a cycle of pretty much owing you money, that's what's going to happen. So many people are going to start owing Apple money. But Apple's saying, cool, we're going to break it down into 4s and no interest. It's hard to beat that, y'all, because now Apple's cutting into what? Credit card companies, right? They're cutting into credit card companies. So a lot of people going to say, I'm going to rock with Apple versus going to spend my Visa or my MasterCard, right? And getting this interest. So you're going to see a lot of people sticking with the Apple Pay, and that's going to generate revenue and bring up the stock for Apple, y'all. So this is something that's very exciting. But to continue, they got another one called Zip. They have also another one. PayPal Pay in 4 is another one. I think a lot of people know this. And PayPal, they have a system But also, but you have to be on. A lot of people, if you're not on a PayPal system, it's hard to like just use PayPal, right? So, that's like a preference to what you might want. But Affirm, you know, as far as interest, you know, it can go from 0 to 30, right? 30%. That's you know, that's something. And that's the biggest one that like a lot of places accept, because it's all about what the place of business accepts, right? So, you know, it's not really about what you prefer. But the thing I've noticed, when especially if you're shopping online, Apple Pay is almost accepted everywhere. And like, if I can break this down even a little further, something I thought that was interesting. Apple Pay, they're saying, lets customers break up purchases that total 50. Get this, y'all. I want y'all to hear this. $50 to $1,000 purchases in 4 payments, right? Over the course of 6 weeks, with no fees and 0 interest. Users can easily track, manage, and repay their Apple Pay later loans in one convenient location in their Apple Wallet, y'all. This is a game changer for a lot of people, because think with your investment hat. Put your investment hat on for this video, right? Because when you're talking about being stuck into an ecosystem as far as the general public, and everybody has Apple Pay and Apple phones now, because you know you can lease the phone, so you know everybody has the phone. They said last year the Apple phone was the best selling phone on the market. So we know everybody has access to this. People are using their Apple Pay, and it's become big throughout the pandemic, just shopping online, right? And most times when you're shopping online, you could use Apple Pay. And now you're going to say, let me use Apple Pay instead of using the credit card. So this is going to create brand loyalty. And I'm thinking like, you're going to see a real uptick in Apple stock in the next year or so. I mean, if they can really do this thing correctly, you know, this is not investment advice, but I'm telling you right now, I'm definitely getting some shares for my son. You know, so it's something right here. And I really think it's going to be a game changer, because the other companies that have this play, they can't do it as effectively. And the thing about Amazon, even though they might have it, you only could do it on Amazon, right? Like with Apple Pay, you can go to the various stores and just do whatever you gotta do. So it's still different. And that's something to behold right there. So you know, like I said, it's something that Apple was trying to get into, and I think it's gonna be a game changer, y'all. So leave your comments, tell me what you think, share it, and let me know, what do you think about Apple getting into the buy now, pay later space? Hey, this is your financial coach, Papa Benyarko, coming to you with another segment of Win in 10. Hey, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's go.